got a message from Eric. He said something in the Scarlet Forest caught his attention. Shall we go and hear what he has to say?
Hello and welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. It's been a while. Wow, no, it's been a while. And before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And of course, first thing first, I am playing this on Boosteroid. And oh my goodness, the sampling is not that good. But you know what? I want to record this just for a live reaction. I'm gonna try to do a live reaction video. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, I have a feeling it might not. Okay, first thing first, let's see. It is titled Update 2. I'm a little bit late to the party, but it is the weekend. And yeah, here we are. Let's see. Special item. This, yeah. No. What we want to do is we want to talk to this cat. Come on. And we can get the latest news. So it's a title update 2 notice. Out-tempered Ufduna is coming, which is nice. Everything is great. We have 2 new monsters to hunt, and we're gonna check it out. Next up, we have the out-tempered. This is what? A Silent Flash out-tempered Radar. Yes. First, alright, so that's that. Okay, I totally forgotten what armor I'm wearing right now. Most likely is a Zoshia armor. Next up, what we will go do is we're gonna talk to the quest handler. I want to do one key thing is we want to see if there's any challenge quest. No challenge quest. That means I think last. Okay, no changes from the last time I played, which is the Akuma update, and I think the last biggest update was the Akuma update.
I was given a message for you.
Okay, Nata probably have some stuff for me, not bothered just yet. Let's talk to Alma and let's see if we have any special event quests. Anguish and Atrocity, this is HR, this is Armored Sphere, a Silent Flash, okay cool, Tempered Radar, and yeah, no, let's go to the forest.
I'll be waiting here.
Talk to Eric in the Scarlet Forest. I know there's a lot of, okay, I cannot say a lot, but I know there's some updates on the handler, whereby you can switch armor to Eric. Ooh, we have 2. Let's go here first. What hideout? Oh, you know what? I think the last one was the what? Wood. Okay, you know what? Let's change. I'm gonna need to change my appearance. Pelico first. Layered armor, yeah. Let's see. I should have my what? There we go. Got Blanca Chan and whatnot. Yes. What? And then weapon would be, I think I have this, yeah, what spiky pikey, change appearance. Oh no, wrong thing. Wrong thing. It's not change appearance, change equipment appearance. Yeah, looks like that. Quick thing, I just want to change this out. Yeah, I'm wearing a Zoshia. Okay, yeah, let's have this. Okay, cool. Now let's go to forest. And let's see what is the one that goes into the forest. So we're gonna hunt Lagiacrus and Steve. Stravros. I don't know how to pronounce that name correctly. So we will do one hunt for this title update 2 update, and I know there's some story in it, so we're gonna just chill and have a normal casual hunt. Now the question is, do I want to do it solo? Oh, the first hunt is usually solo. First hunt is a solo hunt. Yeah, after that I'll just farm for equipments, and that will be it. So we have 2. I definitely want to get a full set of up-tempered Ufduna. You know what? I'm an armor collector. Might as well just I collect all the armors anyway. Yeah, the only difference is Lagiacrus and Stravros. They are kind of... Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay.
Is there nothing you
Let's
can
have a
do?
talk.
Surely you people know.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. All of these people come bringing alarming reports of Rathalos activity. Olivia's tied up on another investigation. I'd love it if you could take a look. Do you mind?
I have a proposal, if that's all right. Eric has already been gathering intel and has an understanding of the situation. Why not have him serve as handler for this investigation? If you're amenable, that is.
True. That might expedite things a bit.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so most likely, since they have Rathalos, I think this Lagisaurus, Lagia. Although I did hear some, not say talk, but I heard the water combat is basically water combat light. Yeah, which is, you know what, on one end, probably better than nothing. On another end, boo, they could have done a... Okay. No, you know what? No excuse. For Capcom, there is no more excuses because they have did underwater combat already. I love the underwater combat. And...
I've already told you, this red wyvern issue is a life or death matter.
It's been hounding our poor livestock around the clock. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt.
Red wyvern. Big hungry. My tail is toasty burnt. You'll not have weapons. Use weapons. Fix problem.
I hear your concerns and understand them. But now I have a question for you. Has this ever happened here before? Why would this red wyvern start making trouble now? Aren't you curious to find out?
Monsters just act on instinct, don't they? What's the use in asking why?
That's not true, though. They're living creatures, the same as you or me. There's always a reason for their actions, just like you all had reasons for coming here today.
Eric is right, which is why we intend to investigate the cause.
Well, I guess if you think that's best.
Red wyvern. Close to our home. Maybe still near.
Thank you for the tip. All right, let's begin the investigation.
It sounded like you wanted them to understand monsters better, Eric.
Well, sure. I guess I do. This probably isn't much of a surprise, but I've never been great at relating to other people. One time, Werner found me feeling low and told me, people are living creatures too, right? That's your field. Ever since, I've started to believe that I was born human for a reason. Learning is about opening a new door and walking through it. I don't want anyone to give up on that. There, Rathalos tracks.
Let's have a look.
These are claw marks.
Still fresh.
These markings are to make its presence here known. Proof of a strong territorial nature. Let's keep moving. The tracks continue ahead.
That looks like...
Something's different. Let's take a look.
These are... Rathalos scorch marks.
It must have been quite agitated. Fighting with some other creature, perhaps?
No Rathalos I've ever seen left marks like this.
An electrical grid. But there shouldn't be any monsters here with fire properties. Over here! Quickly! Electrocuted.
Let's fall back.
What's happening? Why is the Rathalos so worked up?
Eric!
The Lagiacrus! That's the cause of all this! Here in the east, in the forest no less. I can't believe it! The Lord of the Seas! This is incredible! But how? This is the kind of rush I want the people to understand. I want them to know just how diverse the Scarlet Forest really is. But if we leave things like this, the disruption to the ecosystem here will only worsen. It's unfortunate. However, in the name of ecological preservation and the safety of nearby settlements, the Guild...
Eric. Let's capture it.
Alive? True, that would allow us to monitor it long term. But even so, the Lagiacrus... It's an awfully tall order for...
But that way works better with your philosophy, right?
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Let's go.
The Guild authorizes the capture of that Lagiacrus. I'll do everything I can to back you up.
Our mission here is to capture it alive. Let's be careful. This must be its nest.
Have supply items from the guild.
Have to get in the water and attack to stop it. I'll keep the status report from our land.
back. Are you okay? Make sure you stock up on whatever you need.
Okay, that's quite a fight. Okay, now I get it why the underwater fight wasn't that great. Yeah, you know what? It is. Let's see, we took about 20 minutes. I died. I got carted once because I don't know what I was doing underwater. And you know what? Yeah, it didn't feel good. The underwater fight did not feel good. But then again, maybe. No, I'm gonna say it doesn't feel good. One of the biggest thing is because I cannot point to a direction and swim in a way, and I have to rely on my trigger R, like I have to go up and down. That's a little bit not so great. The grappling, however, it's a little bit fine, but it's not good. Yeah, it's not satisfying. You know what? I think the correct word is it is not satisfying to fight underwater. I really got lost, and yup. Overall, the fight, I think it's fun. But is it fun? You know what? No, I probably have to fight a few more rounds before I can say anything about it. And in my opinion, I think it's an okay fight. Yeah, because the whole entire reason why Lagia is fun to fight is when it's underwater. And maybe because I'm using a ranged weapon, so I'm gonna need to switch to my melee weapon and see how it looks like. Okay, after quite some hunt, I managed to get, well, almost a full armor. Oh no, the group that I've been joining has been pwned. Okay, so after farming quite some time, I almost have my full set of Lagiacrus armor. Unfortunately, the sapphire is a pain. Yeah, it is a pain. I have no words describing it. Not say recently, but for the past few hunts, the group got insta-pwned by tempered Lagiacrus. Lagia, I'm gonna call it Lagia. I can't pronounce it correctly on this one. And you know what? I think I have the full experience hunting Lagia, and I can easily say this. It is fun when Lagia is on the water, especially tempered. Yeah, tempered, you have to pay attention, and especially its EMP. I'm gonna call it EMP or shockwave or what. Yeah, I'm gonna call it EMP because it's a burst. Oh, that one, it's a pain if you get caught. Yep, not fun at all. And lots of people get get carted because of that. Right? They get cornered and then just get carted. Simple as that. I would try to record a nice what do you call this? Tempered run for Lagia, but definitely not in this video because I am tired already after farming this armor. And yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy. However, the initial impression still stands for the underwater battle or combat. It is not fulfilling, okay? It can be better. But that does not mean that the underwater battle is not fun. It's just, it feels, how I would say, they call it QTE, right? It feels like a quick time event instead, rather than you actually hunting, because you hardly use your weapon. If you do, it's just probably one hit, and that is boring, in my opinion. They should get at least, you know what, I think they should get at least a 3-hit combo. I'm gonna call it out. They should have at least a 3-hit combo. Or 3-hit combo. 3-hit combo is just nice. Yeah, other than that, I'm okay. For now, you know what? Better than none. I'm gonna say it. Better than none, but is it better than none? You know what? Let's end this. Okay. So Lagia, fun, off water. EMP bombs. That's definitely something fun to look out to, and especially when your team gets carted. Oof, it's crazy. It's surprise. I not say surprisingly. It is hilarious. Okay. It's a missile cruise. Oh, that missile! It's a 2-hit missile cruise, almost the same like Fatalist, but I think Fatalist is even more crazier. So you get a small little taste of how I'll call it a missile dash, basically a dash, right? It's very close to Mitsune, but Lagia is much fun. I have to admit that is so much fun when you block it. That's for sure. And of course, when you fight with a tempered version, it has lightning, so it's fun to see as well. It's very flashy on land. On water, yeah, could be better because all the underwater experience is basically either you pick up something and then you shoot with your slingshot. If not, you just hook to Lagia, do one hit, and then that's about it. Really, that's about it. There is no strategy involved. There is no okay, you know what? I cannot say there's no strategy involved, but there is no how do I put it this way? It is not satisfying. Right? At the end of the day, it's not satisfying. It can be better. Definitely can be better. So with that, that's all I have for you for the first experience for the title update 2. Yeah, it's definitely fun. But can be better. Definitely can be better. Alright, so with that, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you in the next monster. Because we have 2 monsters. Plus, we have Arc-Tempered Ufduna coming in. And that one, it's gonna be fun. Lots of people's gonna underestimate Ufduna, okay? And I can guarantee, alright, including me, I will definitely not anticipate the body slam. The body slam will be a crazy move to look out for because I want to see what's the follow-up. Because for Arc-Tempered Radar, when it's doing its Sky Slam, you have to remember there is a follow-up attack immediately. So let's see what Ufduna have. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next Monster Hunter video.